Hello, welcome to my Kawasaki Z1000 front brake flush. It's very important that we keep our brake fluid clean on any of our bikes. As you can see from the brake reservoir, this one's quite dirty. Um, we want to protect the bike the best that we can from any of the brake fluid getting on any painted surfaces. So always good idea to wrap a bath towel or something around the gauges and the windscreen, the gas tank, just to make sure that none of that brake fluid gets on anything. So we're just going to take off the cap off the front brake reservoir. Again, making sure not to get any brake fluid anywhere. And then we're going to take our Mighty Vac and we're going to suck all that old brake fluid out of the reservoir. You can see how dark that brake fluid is. It's supposed to be a clear golden color. Brown is not the color of brake fluid. Well, unless you like crashing. So I use CarQuest brake fluid, .4. So there it is, CarQuest from your local CarQuest dealer. I like to use locally owned businesses to buy my parts from. So we're going to hook our Mighty Vac up to the left brake caliper first, and we'll get a vacuum on there, and then we'll start pulling some fluid through. So we're going for about one reservoir's worth of fluid. So I just overfilled the reservoir, and I'm going to pull brake fluid through the reservoir to the low level. Don't go past low or you'll be bleeding the entire brake system over again. It's just a waste of time. So we've just about gotten a reservoir pulled through now, and you can see it's not the color that it went in. So we have gotten most of the old stuff out. It's not as dark as what was in the reservoir, but it is darker than new brake fluid. So he's tightened down that bleeder valve and wipe all the brake fluid reservoir off of the bleeder. And be sure you always put that rubber cap back on. That rubber cap is what's going to protect you from getting dirt and debris down in that little bleeder valve. So over here we took off our little rubber cap. We're going to put on our 10mm wrench. And then connect our Mighty Vac and get some suction going. Now between the left and the right side, I didn't show it on the video, but I did fill the brake reservoir up before I moved over to the right side and started pulling fluid out.
to him Thursday. He was just so happy with his bike. Yeah, we went up like 2 clicks on the rear spring. Yeah, to stiffen it up so it wouldn't sit down as much when he goes into a turn and it comes out.
Mine probably needs to be redone, but when I had the front end done, well, last time I went by, I stopped by Wheeler's just for a quick checkup on suspension, see what it was.
So with the new brake fluid pulled through the system, we're going to go ahead and remove our mighty vac. Be sure you get your bleeder valve tightened down all the way. And don't forget to put that rubber cap on there. And then we just want to top off our reservoir with our fresh .4. We're going to replace our reservoir cap, tighten it down. Make sure you wipe any residue off the reservoir. We don't want that dripping on anything. And then we're going to put our retainer. This is going to lock that cap from spinning while we're riding. So that's what it should look like in your reservoir. If your reservoir is darker, it's time to change your fluid. And then always be sure and pump the brake lever just to make sure that everything feels good to you. Thanks for watching my video. I hope it was the information you were looking for. Do check out some of my other videos.